our minister, Angie Mosheke, launch Females Principals Support Program. And we saw it transform itself into female leadership. Hence, today you are in the room with managers at different levels. So we can see that the program no longer is focusing on principals alone or SMTs, but that it also includes chief directors, directors, circuit management, assistant directors, and the entire system in order for us to change. When it was launched, our minister used a very powerful slogan, a slogan that came from Kusatu, where she said, each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. That courage we need to understand. Chief Director, Mrs. Tiego Mede, our District Director, Mrs. Estine Kosi, members of MANCOM, district officials, Provincial Secretary, Ms. Kaluza, our distinguished speakers for today, all of you and the female principals, media and communications, and our sponsors. The main difference between Pinetown and any other district that had programs was they focused on Women's Day program. We are focusing on leadership and leaders in supervisory positions. That's the difference that cuts us. That's what makes the difference in Pinetown. The purpose of the PhD presentations would be to move Women's Day programs beyond celebration into research, reflection, empowerment, and most importantly, action. To showcase research that identifies challenges affecting women, particularly in education and leadership, to generate a culture of evidence-based solutions and inspire us to use knowledge, to use leadership and innovation to shape our future. The organizing team hoped to create a platform today for our local female researchers to share their latest research with us, to give women a voice, to connect 1956 today, to show us how the courage of women of 1956 has evolved into today's pursuit of education, leadership, and equal opportunities by sharing their findings and evidence-based solutions. How can it cause us to move from identifying problems, because as women, we are very good to find faults in others, but are we that good in finding solutions to problems? Are we that good to find practical recommendations? So it is also hoped today that many of you would be inspired to consider research and to persevere in completing your researches. They walked in August with courage and pride. Thousands of women standing side by side with petitions in their hand and determination in their hearts. Yes, they marched to Streatham. They stood in 30 minutes in solidarity, in silence, in absolute silence, before they shouted out, Batinta Bafazi, Batinta Bagodo.
Yes, darling.
They came from the cities, the villages too, women of courage, determined and true. They stood not just for themselves, but for their children, their homes, and their land. And they made history, hand in hand. A message of what? Nothing but their resilience. They showed the world that women could do something that was the most important thing, was stand together and fight for what they believed in.